Hello, investors. This is the weekly update on Bitcoin. Today, I want to show you what the next Bitcoin move could be, and it's pointing for this schematic that we were using this whole time. And as you may know, this schematic is playing out perfectly on the extremes. It seems to be we are about to break down, but mainly, as I mentioned before, the extremes are playing perfectly for this schematic. This is the tops, two tops here. You have the bottom, you have this bottom, you have this ABC correction in the middle. We have exactly an ABC correction. This price movement, the price movement. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 impulse wave. Also, we have it here, and we have the top. And after the top, we have a big bear market. And it seems to be we are exactly like in here before the big drop. And after the big drop, we have two impulse wave to the downside and a V-shaped recovery. That's the idea inside of here. And for now, I want to present to you something that I found in the stablecoin dominance chart. If I show you the chart, it seems to be we are making this parabolic curve formation. And if you can take a look, we have right in the base tree at the moment. And after the base tree, we go parabolic to the base 4 and then to the selling point. Then we have a big crash, let's say, of the selling point. And this is inverse correlated for Bitcoin, which means that if we have this two impulse wave to the selling point, this could be the maximum entry point for Bitcoin, for MicroStrategy, and for Metaplanet. This selling point is exactly the V-shaped recovery that we could have on Bitcoin, because this is the, let's say, the inverse correlation. If I put the Bitcoin chart quickly, you may see that when this stablecoin dominance tops, Bitcoin make a bottom, it's top, we have a bottom here, and when this bottoms, with what? Bitcoin tops. Okay, so is inverse correlation on this chart. So if we have this, let's say, target of the 1.618 Fibonacci, this is a no-brainer entry point for all the assets that we have, and it correlates exactly with our schematic that we have on Bitcoin. Again, this is a two impulse wave and a V-shaped recovery on Bitcoin. So for this to have more, let's say, weight or probability, if I turn on the daily matrix line, you can see that we still are in red at the moment. So if we in the next days make this impulse to the upside, it confirm a green matrix line, which gives more probability to this move. And yeah, the next days are very important. If we are actually, the 4-hour matrix line is already green, but if we start to turn in the 4-hour matrix line to red again, it could imply that this whole thesis is, let's say, invalidated. But for now, it's playing out. If the daily matrix line on the stablecoin dominance is green, it put more weight on this idea. Also, for the Bitcoin move, it will imply the opposite. That is, the daily matrix line start turning to gray first and then to red, which means that this entry point was a fake out, and we could entry when or if this two wave to the downside make or happen. Okay, so that's our, let's say, confluence point at the moment. What will imply it for MicroStrategy? It will imply a two impulse wave to the downside, two to the $70, and then the V-shaped recovery. And for Metaplanet, also something very similar. Maybe a wave impulse wave to the 70 or to the 90 cents, and then the V-shaped recovery, which may confirm another schematic that we have for this asset. So, very important dates. This whole move is invalidated or starts to be invalidated if the 4-hour matrix line, I will turn on the 4-hour, at the moment is red, 4-hour. If it starts turning to green, it starts to invalidate the whole, let's say, thesis. If you see the major traps, the 4-hour is always red. At the moment it's red, confirming this move, or let's say validating this move, but it started going green on 4-hour, input less probability to this whole thesis. So that's the main idea at the moment. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and I see you on the next one.